Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing a little bit of Beast Hunter because I cannot find a cool list for Quest Warlock. Yeah, I've been wanting to play Quest Warlock on the channel since it got unnerfed. I also been wanting to play Patron Warrior on the channel since it got unnerfed, but I cannot seem to find a list anywhere online. No, I haven't actually looked that hard. I've been a little lazy lately, not gonna lie. But I do really want to play those decks, so if you guys have lists for any of them, please leave them down below. They will be coming to the channel shortly. But for now, we're playing Beast Hunter. Kind of just want to cast some Tundra Rhinos, cast some Shadehounds, maybe punch them in the face with Hydralodon a couple times. You know, just the usual. Yeah, I don't know what else. How about let's just queue up the first game and let's see how it goes. I guess, yeah. With that being said, I'll see y'all there. All right.
Glory to the Sindori.
So first matchup, Paladin. I was about to say Hunter. No, I'm the Hunter. This one's actually like not bad. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Yeah, it's fine enough. I'm gonna go with it. You know, the YOLO play, whatnot. Anyways, besides the usual, and me hoping that everyone here has a good beverage, I'm currently drinking me a Monster, even though it is 8:41 at night, because I have a problem. And the solution is always more caffeine. And also, I'm fairly tired. But today, actually, I went to the pre-release for the new Magic the Gathering set. And it was a lot of fun. I ended up coming in third, got a couple packs. Opened Alt-Art Eurobrask in my packs, which is pretty fucking sick. It's a card I wanted, so yeah, it goes in one of my new EDH decks, so I'm very, very happy with it. What else is there to talk about? I don't know what else to talk about, besides the fact that I've been getting really unlucky all day. I played like, well, I mean, that's just a no-brainer. I played a whole bunch of Battlegrounds before this. I've been playing Battlegrounds for like 4 hours. I'm still trying to get a feel on the fucking the meta, and I just can't. It's just not clicking in my brain. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay.
Our enemies will fall.
So take this. Okay. If we just punch him in the face enough, he will eventually die. I should have taken a weapon. I'm dumb. Oh, I should have taken the weapon. Even though it didn't get discounted, it gave me guaranteed damage. It'd have been worth it, I believe. I should have played this. I should have went for the kill on that. This play is a little bit greedy. It sets up lethal for next turn, unless he has a minion.
Our enemies will fall.
All right. Take the removal. Damn, I've misplayed a lot here. If I play this better, I won this turn. Oh. Okay, this is lethal now. Oh, that's true. He has. Oh my god, huh? That's not good. Oh, I just died because I misplayed. JK. Oh wait, no, that's true. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm dumb. Well, I deserve this loss. Zigzaxies too. Oh, I can't believe I misplayed there. That was a really bad misplay. I misplayed base of that entire ending, like the last 3 turns of that game. I should have initially picked a weapon to try and set up lethal for the next turn. Then I should have picked the Overwhelm instead of picking whatever the K9otron. Yeah, I played that terribly. I deserve that loss. Okay, I don't even feel bad because I genuinely feel like I deserve that loss. If played optimally, I would have won there. Yeah. Oh well. I punted. That one's on me. Anyways, let's queue up the next one. Oh my god, I did not realize you guys. I was trying to avoid having you guys hear me pour myself a drink as I finished my monster between the games. And I didn't want you guys to hear. I'll say it later. But I guess you guys hear. I'm gonna finish pouring now. Sorry for that awful sound. I know how bad it is hearing a drink getting poured. It makes me cringe every single time I hear it. From myself, so, you know. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. I got interrupted right afterwards. I'm just gonna close up my beverage. I basically drink it at this point. If I'm not drinking it out of a can, which I am actually pouring it out of a can, but I find these cans have a weird flavor. And it's all psychological, but I do find these cans have a weird flavor, so I choose to pour them into a shaker bottle thing. That's basically how I drink all of my beverages at this point. Okay, this one's not bad. That is what I would call a good one.
Job's done.
So hopefully we could hit Shadehound, we could hit Tundra Rhino, basically, on the discounts. This way it's like 6 mana. We can hit a Hyena for sure. It's pretty good, all things considered. Did I punch the wrong way? I punched the wrong way. Feels bad. Should have punched there first. Well, speaking of the cards I wanted to see. What are the odds he actually has weapon removal? I'm gonna go with low. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the slower play, which is gonna be put the Tundra Rhino on top next. This way, if he does have, like, I have a feeling this is Shadow Walk. Depending on what he has, I could have answers to it. Okay. That is really, really interesting, actually. I'm ready to rock! My guess is that's weapon removal, so. Do this. This one. This one. This guy gets a whole bunch of triggers now. I could have also gone with this one, but then I feel like I'm playing way too hard into what's his face, and I'm not the Firemancer Flirt combo, and I'm not a fan of that necessarily. That's why I like this play. It's a little bit easier. It's less like punch him in the face as fast as possible. I mean, it does put a huge threat on the board, which is the 8/5, because he can't hero power at a risk of me punching it with a 1/1. All of a sudden, he takes 13, 16 after my hit with my weapon, and then he just dies to half the cards in my deck. So, like, there is that advantage. And I'm gonna hold everything else in my hand for the sake of mutinous, and I kind of want to diminish the odds of him actually hitting something good with it. So, yeah. Unless he plays something small, in which case the play is just Shadehound. Shadehound is an additional 6, 7, 8, plus 8, 16, plus 3, 19, 21. Okay. Start with this. Guess I'll take this. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. Do I have enough mana for that? No, I don't. I'm 2 mana off. Alright, I'm just doing this. Just doing this play. I'm also just representing lethal now from hand, which is another reason I want to go with this play. So, yeah. The guy can play a lot of things next turn. 2 free pack mules, the hyena, the 1/1s, like, yeah, it's just have lethal. Easy. Easy game. I guess it wasn't weapon removal. And I'm assuming he was banking on this ice fishing being 5 Mancer Flurg Toxfin. And because it wasn't, he had a hard time doing anything to my board. So he's kind of forced to take 12. Yeah, that's not good for him. Anyways, let's skip the next one.
Sylvanas versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
I will never serve.
All right. This opening is pretty bad. You could make an argument for Tavish, but against the current Druid builds, Tavish is way too slow, sadly. So it's better for us to just mull it. Well, never mind. We have it back. It is fairly good. I will be honest, this card is not bad in the Druid matchup. Especially if you can land it before they start going off, or they just slam alignment on 8, and then you go Tavish, you get ice fishing. Oh, it's a Treant deck. I've been wanting to try this deck. It looks really, really cool. I will not lie. I saw a clip of this deck and it was like really, really cool and it looks solid. Kind of want to try it. You guys have a list for that? Any lists you guys have that I've yet to play decks on the channel with, just leave them down below. I'm just looking in general for a whole bunch of lists to play. I'm always looking for new decks to play, so yeah. Anyways. Trying to think of other things to talk about. I guess I could talk a little bit about my time at the pre-release. So for those who don't know, there's a new Magic set that came out. I guess technically yesterday. It's called March of the Machines. It's a really cool set. I actually love this set. Yeah, my pre-release, there was nothing insane that happened. I did get I made a guy mad, and I don't quite still understand how, but basically for pre-releases and things like that, I go to my childhood store, the store I grew up going to play at. I went to go play there every Friday night. I went to go, you know, do your normal starting to play card game shenanigans, right? It's where I learned how to play Magic. It's where I got my ass handed to me in my first tournaments. It's where I learned most of what I know today about card games. And I basically only ever go for pre-releases now because I will go play, there's another store still relatively close to my house that just has, if I'm being honest, better players. So for me, it's more entertaining to go to there where I'm playing against better players than stay and go to like a local, like a smaller event where I'm playing against people that are less good at the game, and I'm assuming that makes sense for everyone. Your Divine Shield is the best. I don't want that thing to necessarily die, but I do want to do the trade. So I have a feeling that deck doesn't play cards like Poison Seeds, so I feel pretty darn safe doing that play. No, just play that. But yeah, so I was playing in my first round, and honestly I beat this guy fairly like decisively. Like it was not necessarily a close game, and he was like, afterwards he's like, man, it feels so bad when people from other stores come and shit on newer players or people that have less money than them. And I'm like, bro, we're playing sealed, right? Like, yeah, it's sealed. I can't bring my cards to play. Yes, I have my expensive decks in my bag because I was playing with my brother between rounds, and we were playing some Commander and shit. I wanted to test out a new deck I was working on, so you know, we were playing a game of Commander between rounds. Sure, yes, my Commander is worth more than apparently all of his decks. Sure, yes, I have the stupid fancy Omnath because I play 4C in Modern and I decided to build the Omnath, you know? So yes, my deck is not cheap, right? I have most of the cards foil and, you know, in not the most expensive versions, but, you know, I'll be honest, I won't lie saying, oh, it's a cheap deck. It's not. The deck is dumb price tag. I don't think a deck should cost that much money, personally. Trade that in. That's 15. Okay. Is it better? No, it's better to do 14 slightly. So yeah, so he was basically saying like, basically I think the point he was getting at is you should go play pre-release at the stores you're used to playing at, so this way you're not just coming to a store and shitting on newer players, which I 100% agree with. I hate the concept of going to a place and pub stomping. It is the last thing I want to do, and it's the last thing I want to make people feel like, because I know when I was a new player, I was playing against people that were very good at the game, and I got my ass handed to me probably for the first 2 years of me playing. But there's a difference between saying like, yo, you shouldn't do that in like casual games versus, yo, it's a tournament. You know, I don't know if I'm looking at this the wrong way because I play so much, but yeah, I'll continue the story in the next game. All right, next matchup, Rogue. So yeah, tell me if you guys think of that the same way. But also note, I want to preface this. This wasn't a kid that was telling this to me. This was like a 50-year-old man that was just there I mean, he was just there to have fun and play the pre-release, but so was I. I'm not good at sealed. I'm not good at sealed. And also, he was saying like, my deck is so much better than his because I know how to play more. The most expensive card I opened was $2, and I opened no good limited cards. Like when I looked at like good limited cards afterwards, like my cards were all at the bottom, and man was playing a deck that had the sword, he had the shield dread, he had the white board wipe, and he had like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like his deck was actually cracked, and then I was sitting here playing a pile of commons and winning through milling him out, and I don't know, it made me feel weird. Because I don't want to make people feel like, oh, I'm going just to shit on people, because no one likes that. No one has fun when that happens. But also, like, reason you go for this play, you get the Alleycat back, and we just put a Starving Buzzard on top of our deck, so it's like really, really good combination together. We can draw 3 cards, kind of replace our hand, and hopefully have a good position to be in. It's really bad for me. That's the one card you don't want to see him play. Especially not if he plays 2 of them. Although, to be fair, Shadow of Demise can be used on something way scarier, so that's okay. I need to be able to outrace him before all of that, so that's going to be fun. At least slamming this here, it also gives him a threat he has to deal with. And then next turn I can go double Pack Mule, which is something he has to punch as well. Then this is active. And you go Pack Mule, slam this the turn after. It's kind of protected by the Pack Mule. use this to trade into whatever, and then the turn after that I can do this punch in face. I think that is the correct play. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going with. But yeah, if you guys think like, oh yeah, maybe if you do have a lot more experience in these players or you are better than them, you shouldn't go play there. Like I could see that mentality, but like honestly, I think the more I think about it, the more like, if I was new, would I want someone that has as much experience as me to come play a tournament with me? And personally, the answer is yes. I hate playing in a tournament where I feel like I'm better than everybody else. I love feeling like I'm the worst person in the room when I go into a tournament. Might be my crack psychology, might be me just being actually mentally fucking insane. I'll be honest. But no, I feel like thinking about times where I've played tournaments against just straight kids that are new to the game, you know, their decks are mostly commons and I'm just sitting there playing like a tier 1 deck or whatnot. I never had fun playing those tournaments. I kind of just went there, won first place, and was like, okay, I just kind of feel like I wasted 3 hours. I would have been better off at home or just chilling with a buddy, you know, having a couple beers and playing some games. Because like, when you're playing people that don't know the game, you don't have to think. Even if you're playing a control deck, you have to think so little because you're like, I'm gonna counter your 6 mana vanilla 5/5. Okay. You know, like they're playing stuff like that, and then you could just get so far ahead and then no one's having fun. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think below. I'm genuinely curious to see other people's opinions on this topic. Yeah. All right, enough talking about that.
Time's ticking.
Oh my god, that is filthy. Oh, that was so good for him. Just play this here. That was so good for him. That Blade Flurry was the single most disgusting thing I've seen done in a while.
I know all the steps.
That's fine. He's forced to hit this. And if he doesn't, I mean... Okay. That is so insane. God, I hate Kingsbane Rogue.
You better watch your step and elbow.
I think that's good. These are all kind of shit. Yeah, no, those are all kind of bad. Alright. I need to try to set up an OTK of some sort. I think the answer to that is I develop Tundra Rhino next turn. I think it's Tundra Rhino hero power. If the Tundra Rhino survives, I can Hydralodon, trade my 3/1s into his things, and punch him in the face for a whole bunch. Right, like, I think that's just the play. And plus the Shadehound, like, that's just pretty good.
The time has come.
Right?
Our former master.
Yeah, I think I should start with this. Just start by pressing this button. Guess he can punch, he draws it again next turn. This is... Oh, fuck, I missed 2 damage. Get damn it. Alright. Technically, if he punches this, get 2 3/3 copies of it. 2, I can't play both of those. If he can't kill those, I also get this. I can do this. God, this turn is so hard. He actually had the second Blade Flurry. Okay. Well, I tried my best. I couldn't beat double Blade Flurry. Kingsbane Rogue just does Kingsbane Rogue things. The only reason, by the way, he's so far ahead is because he had the Silverleaf Poison on 2 or on 3. He had 2 of them. Only reason he's this far ahead. I guess I need to hit taunt here. Even then, like, these things don't have charge because the Tundra Rhino's dead. He doesn't have any more Blade Flurries, at least. The deck doesn't have anything else to kill this, I don't think. Don't think it's playing things like Sap yet. What would I say is left in his deck? One more Doomerang, which is his only actual out, right? Doomerang, Prep, Shadow Step, Gone Fishing, Poison, Hip Hop, 2 Instrument Techs. Oh, he actually just... I don't understand why you had to think so long about that play. You know that my secrets don't trigger if you attack my face. And I mean, even if it is ice, you know it's also not ice. I don't know why you had to wait so long to do that, but... Okay. Too busy emoting, playing the easiest deck to play in the game. Anyways, we have time for one last game, so let's queue it up.
Tavish versus Gul'dan.
Know the truth
Alright, a Warlock.
of fear.
I'll
Well,
meet
both of these.
my own fortune.
Alright. Shadehound is not ideal to have in your hand. Shadehound is one of those cards that you would really want to see it in your deck. And I guess this, I finally get to play the... If this is... Okay, it's not Quest. I thought it was going to be Quest. But it's finally... I was about to say, I could finally play the aggro matchup versus Quest to see if I'm actually correct with that matchup is a fucking buy. But... yeah, I still have to wait a little bit to play that matchup. That's a fairly good draw. Very good draw. Ooh. Which ones do I rather have discounted? I think it's these two. I'd rather have these two discounted because they combo better together than the other two. Than any other two combination. Right? If you get this for 3, this for 5. Sadly, it's not. It used to be 2 and 4, right? So that'd be turn 6. You can like deal like what was it? 2, 7 plus 15. No longer do that. Sucks that wasn't a 1-drop, I'll be honest. Oh, there's a 1-drop, funny. I guess let's start with the Rhino. Rhino has higher potential to do some silly things in the upcoming turns. Because, right, I could also technically here take the 1/1s, right, and do something like some combination of these 3 in one turn. Developed this earlier, things like that. But I think I go for just the straight value play and go to try an OTK later on. I think that is the actual play that I do here. Develop this here as another little threat thing. Try to get this online. And yeah. So if I could have this on board when I do this play, I just win the game. What is this? Whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, restore 2 health instead. Yeah, so this is 8 mana. 8 mana is a lot worse than 6. Because right now, imagine if I was just able to slam both of these. Like, that would have been 8 mental. Okay, well, that's not what I want to see. That was not ideal. Maybe I can draw an Alleycat. Alleycat would be the best draw in my deck. Not an Alleycat. Can do this plus this. Don't really like that play. But I think it is the correct play. I'm not the biggest fan of this play. I will be 100% honest. I really do not like this play, but I think it is the play that sets up lethal. I mean, if he just actually has every single answer ever fucking imagined, I mean, no matter what I do, it's not the right play, so. I'm just gonna draw a whole bunch of cards here. What's the next board wipe you'll have in your Rhino deck? Coin Doom? Or Coin, Nether Void, or whatever the hell card's called? Twisting Nether? Nether Void, that's... Is Nether Void a song? Am I tripping?
You serve
He actually just has every fucking answer imaginable, man. This is so obnoxious. He actually just has every answer. I mean, sure, but what the fuck? This is mental. Actually fucking mental. Don't comprehend what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to re-roll these. These are all kind of awful. It's so fucking silly, man. Can't believe that. Can you have one turn where you don't have... I'm so fucking tilted. He split a board away for the last 4 turns in a fucking row. 1, 2, 3, fucking 4. This was off the top. This was off the top. This was off the top. There was nothing I could have done there. He quite literally just drew as good as humanly possible for his deck. He does not deserve that one. I am Omega. Man, first I couldn't get lucky in the pre-release. Where yes, I came 3rd, but it was because I lost 4 games to not having lands. Or not having the right color of lands. Like, I did not have a real greedy deck. Like, my deck was pretty straightforward. And then, like, I was playing like 18 or 19 lands, which is more than normal. And I just couldn't find lands. Like, sure. Little bit tilting, not gonna lie. Yeah, today's just not my day. Was getting really, really unlucky prior to this in Battlegrounds. Can't even get a legendary. Or a golden. Unlucky. Unlucky, what can you do? You can't continuously complain about it. It doesn't help. So you get better. I think I could have probably played that game better. I should have waited and not gone for a really great, greedy Hydralodon play. But like the problem was like he would have had to have at least 1 threat on the board when I went off, and maybe I should have just played the 6/5 and then see what he did. 6/5 attack. If he does something great, then play the bullshit the next turn. That was probably the better play. But I mean, I did not expect him to draw run like straight running board wipes 3 turns in a row. I mean, it was also the perfect board wipe every turn. If he would have drawn the Entitled Customer 1 turn earlier, or the Defile 1 turn earlier, it didn't matter. I would have just won the game. So fun, fun, fun. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. I got really tilted at the end there. Like, I do not think I should have lost that Warlock game or that Rogue game. I feel like my opponents drew really fucking well. And I think I played them probably optimally, maybe 1 or 2 misplays, but like, yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, again, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe as always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. And I'll see you guys all on the next one, alright? Where hopefully we'll do a better job of that winning thing. Alright, yeah, I'll see y'all there. Peace.